In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different basketball plays that you can use at the varsity level. Now, of course, some of these plays can be used at younger ages too. However, there is a reason behind these. Generally speaking, on most senior varsity teams, you're going to have maybe one or two solid guys that you need to be able to get to score the ball. Everyone else are secondary options that guy can pass to if he gets stuck. So let's get down and let's check out these basketball plays. Really quickly, make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. And if you want to use the Horns basketball offense for your senior varsity team, I have a high school Horns basketball playbook that is down in the description below as well. Okay, so in this first play, let's say just as an example, we want player 2 to be the main option to be able to score. This play can be ran on the opposite side as well. You would just flip it. We're going to start in the 5-out offense, which is a very good offense. I like it mainly because you can run motions out of it extremely easily. But we're going to start with a pass over to player 4. Once player 4 gets that ball, player 5 is going to set the pin down screen, and player 1 is going to set the staggered screen. So basically at this time, player 5 and 1 are screening for player 2. Player 2 is going to use that staggered screen, and depending on what the defense is doing, player 2 can either go and curl in and attack the rim and potentially get the pass from player 4, or if player 2's defender goes way underneath these screens and cheats, player 2 can instead go to the 3-point line and get himself open for a 3-point shot. Now, the nice benefit to this is once player 4 makes that pass, and let's say the defense has played really solid and player 2 can't get the shot off, we can have player 5 turn around, set the screen for player 1, and now player 1 may be the one who is open for the 3-point shot as a secondary option inside this offense. If player 1 was not able to get it open or get open for that shot, but that pass went through, it's just very simple. Player 2 passed to player 1. We've set our set offense, and now we can go into a motion style 5-out just so that we can try and get ourselves a quick shot. Now, depending on where you live, whether it's in Canada, USA, or Europe, or wherever, you may have a shot clock. And that's why I like the 5-out offense the best. Because by using the 5-out offense, at least after a set play, that set play might take you until about 5 or 6 seconds left of the shot clock, which means you have 5 seconds to score if that play breaks down. So by running a simple motion like that pass and cut I just showed you, you may be able to get some quick options, but at least you have some off-ball movement and some extra options to be able to pass to and potentially get a shot. I understand that there are some states in the USA that do not have a shot clock. Some states will have a 30-second shot clock, while up here in Canada, at the high school level, we have a 24-second shot clock. A really amazing play that I like to run, and I've ran in the past, is having player 5 set the screen for player 1 starting in the corner. When this screen starts, we're going to have player 2 get down to that corner as fast as possible. When player 5 sets that screen and player 1 uses that screen, player 5 is going to roll off towards that free throw line. But while that screen is getting set, we are going to have player 3 set the off-ball screen for player 4. This is essentially a decoy. While player 4 may be an option to pass to way out here, and when you make that pass, it's going to have to be a hook pass. It cannot be a stop and two-hand pass. It's got to be a hook pass out to that wing, but that is mainly a decoy. The reason why this screen is a decoy, because now what this is going to do is, in most cases, player 4 on defense is going to be most likely trying to help out because this play is happening on this side. So if player 4 is coming in to help out and player 4 blue is using that screen, well, now he's way far behind. He's going to be either looking to stay with his man or he's totally lost his man. So this is either going to be wide open or this is going to remove that help defender from the situation. Having decoy plays while running a screen and roll on the one side of the court and having another screen on the opposite side can run as a fantastic decoy. And if you can do things like this while you may not actually use that screen, and you may only use that screen maybe once in the entire season, It's a fantastic decoy to be able to remove defenses from your situation so that you can score easier. Now this is another 5-out play. We're going to have the ball out on the left wing to start. We're going to have 3 players without the ball over on this side. What I want to do is to have a staggered screen set up. We're going to have player 5 and 4 set up a staggered screen, but at the same time, player 1 and 2 are going to come together for a dribble handoff. The reason why this is important is because now this is giving a lot of options. I want player 1 to roll off of this dribble handoff, and I want player 2 to dribble up top. Meanwhile, these staggered screens is going to have player 3 potentially getting open at the point. At this time, player 2 is going to be looking to either pass to player 1 or pass to player 3, depending on who's open most. Now, I would also like to have player 4 roll off too, because he's going to give another option, especially when it comes to defenses. They're going to be really confused off of these off-ball screens, especially at the public level, which means that there may be more opportunities for player 4 to be able to score than actual player 1. Also, player 4 may have a mismatch off of the initial switch up here, so keep that in mind too. Now, some of these low 1-4 plays can actually be very beneficial too, and I actually kind of like these now. I never liked these in the past, but I'm starting to really like them. I'm seeing more and more of them being used, and they're actually quite useful. So, to start, what we're going to have is player 5 setting a screen for player 3. Player 3 is going to use that screen, and he's going to then set a screen for player 1. While this is getting set up, while this screen is being set, I want player 2 to set that screen for player 4. Player 4 is going to curl around. Now, with player 1 and player 5 rolling off, player 1 using 3 as a screen, and player 3 rolling to the basket, this can be another one of those hook passes that I mentioned earlier, out to player 4, could hit player 3 with a pass, could take the ball himself, could kick the ball out to player 5 if his man came out to help. There's a lot of different options. If player 5's man did help out, that's a kick out for a 3. But most likely, if you're running this play, player 1 is your man that you want to have score, and he is going to be the one who is scoring that ball. So make sure to go check out my high school Horns basketball playbook that is down in the description below, but also make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below too. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.